Stila, and I am back again to talk about everything I've been loving in January. I have two favorite lipsticks, and the very first one is the Pop Beauty Pouty Pop Crayon in Rose Romance. I got this in an ipsy bag a few months back, and I went on vacation and lost the crayon, and I was so bummed out that I went back to Ulta and bought like a 6-pack of the Pop Beauty lip crayons, and then you also got a free Rose Romance, and Rose Romance came in that kit too, so I have two. I'm backed up for, I don't know, probably like a couple years. I love this so much. It's just like the perfect nude. I would say it's like a mauve-y pink nude, and it's just very, very pretty, and it goes really well with my skin tone. Especially if you're like doing like a smoky eye or you're playing up the eyes. This is a really good nude lip crayon, and I have very fair skin, so sometimes it's kind of hard for me to find a good nude, and this one fits the bill. And I have a whole review on all of those lip crayons that I was just talking about that I got at Ulta. I have a whole review on my blog, so I'll link that down below. The next nude lipstick is by NYX, and this is in Pure Nude, and it's just a really, really pretty nude color. And this one is more of an orangey peachy nude, as Rose Romance is like a mauve pink. You kind of can go overboard, and you can kind of look like concealer is on your lips, so I just dab it on. This lipstick is really creamy and moisturizing. The Rose Romance, it's also moisturizing, but the other ones in the line can kind of dry out your lips after a while, so I don't know if there's a difference in the formula, but Rose Romance is definitely the most moisturizing of the bunch. Another beauty thing, this is the Smooth Minerals by Avon, and this is in soft ivory. And a couple years ago when I sold Avon, I had another one of these in a different color, and I would mix them together, just two powders, to make a foundation. But over the years, I've been switching over to liquid foundation, and I really love the Maybelline 24/7 Super Stay. I think I mentioned it in my last favorites video, so I didn't want to talk about it today, but it is like the best. It's better than Revlon Color Stay, and I am obsessed with it. But yeah, if I didn't talk about it, I'll look back and see if I talked about it in the last favorites, and if I didn't, then I'll bring it up next month to talk about. But anyhow, yeah, the Smooth Minerals. Okay, so the Maybelline Super Stay, it's just like a shade off. It's a little bit too dark and a little bit too orange. So this is perfect to mix in with that foundation. And I just put a little bit of the liquid foundation on my hand, and then I dump this on it. And you know how when you're making like coconut macaroons, you have to fold in the egg whites? That's kind of how I do it with the powder foundation. I sprinkle it on, dump it on, and then I fold it in to the liquid foundation, and I can like create my perfect color. So this always comes in handy, and it's almost gone. So yeah, you guys probably already know I've been loving the Stila Dancing with the Stars palette. I got this like when I was Christmas shopping back in December, and I really love this blush. It's called Perfect 10. Like, especially for those days I'm not feeling like doing like a full face of makeup, this is really good to contour with and also use as a blush. So I love that. And then it comes with a couple of matte colors. The blush is called Perfect 10, and the matte colors that I like are Action, which is this lightest one, and Ovation, which is like the medium peachy one. And I love putting this in my crease, Ovation, and then this all over the lid. I've been really liking matte eyes lately, and then like to deepen up the crease, I'll use this matte color in Sway, and that's just like a dark brownish red. So yeah, I really like this. It really does have like a peachy nude thing going for it, and that's like really big for some reason. So yeah, but I've been really liking using the peachy nudes. Since I went blonde, it's been really hard for me to use like a eyebrow pencil, just because like I'm so blonde, I don't want my eyebrows to look really, really dark. And I don't even know, when I start editing this video, I'll figure out if this is a little bit too dark for me. But yeah, it's called, I don't know, it's by Victoria Jackson, and it doesn't have a color or name on it, but I got it in my Ipsy bag, and I've been really liking this to fill in my brows. And then to lighten it up a little bit, I'll take my e.l.f., what is this? It's just like an e.l.f. Brow Duo in light, and I'll take the powder of that and fill those in. And I love this brush. This is like a really weird favorite, but this angled brow brush came in my Milani Brow Fix kit, and I have a ton of other angled brushes for my brows, but nothing compares to this. I think because it's so tiny that it just works so well. So yeah, I'll use that. And then lastly, I will take my e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara and go over my brows with that. So I've been really liking that, and that can, you know, using a brow pencil, you can really like define your brows, and then using the brow powder, well, you can really shape your brows with a pencil, and then with the powder, you can kind of blend them in. Then with the, what is it called? The Wet Gloss Clear Mascara stuff, you can set them. So I've been really liking that little routine I got going on. 2 hair products. This one I've had for some time. This is the Bamboo Luminous Shine Mist with organic bamboo and Indian gooseberry for strong, brilliantly glossy hair. And this is free of parabens and gluten. It's free of gluten. I don't understand like why your hair product needs to be free of gluten. Either way, this is a really good finishing shine mist. Like after I blow dry it and curl it or doing whatever I'm doing, like at the very end, I will spray some of this on my hair. And even though I use Paul Mitchell, like the serum that you use in your hair, I don't know why I'm blanking here, but you put it in your hair to like reduce dry time and just reduce frizz. And if I blow dry or curl my hair or put any heat to it without using that, I mean, it goes without saying. I use it every single time every single time that I shampoo my hair, I have to use a serum, and I have been like that since probably I was like 15. That's when I was introduced to the Paul Mitchell serum. So even if I'm not doing my hair, you know, I'm just letting it air dry and I don't even care about it, I still put in the serum. But lately, like sometimes that's just not good enough for frizz. Sometimes my hair still gets frizzy. So this is really good to reduce frizz. It really does kind of add shine to your hair. And I am on 3rd day hair, so I just added it to my hair today and it reduced frizz. And yeah, I just brushed out my hair, and when you brush out your hair, you kind of know it doesn't have any texture, you know what I mean? So this really helps. And also, Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Tri-Wheat Leave-In Conditioner. This is another like healthy hair product, and I talk a lot about healthy hair products in my blonde video. And in that video, I use something by Paul Mitchell, and it's a leave-in conditioner formulated for blondes. And the reason it's so good is because it has protein, and when you overprocess your hair and bleach and dye your hair so much, your hair is stripped of protein. So you really need protein in your hair, and this has protein in it. And this is a leave-in conditioner just like the Paul Mitchell one, but the Paul Mitchell one's really expensive, and I got this in my Ipsy bag again. A lot of Ipsy stuff. But I think this is a dupe for the Paul Mitchell one, just because, I mean, not a dupe, but it does the same thing in essence. It just really softens my hair, and it's a great leave-in conditioner. So yeah, if you can't afford the Paul Mitchell one, I'm glad I found this, because that one's like 25 bucks. I don't know how much this one is, but I like it, and I'm glad I have an alternative for the days I don't want to use my expensive one. My brand new blow dryer. This is the Conair 1875. It was like 20 bucks. I needed a new blow dryer really bad. Mine broke. So this one is really good because it has like a high-low and a hot and warm, and then it came with 2 extensions. One is like a scrunching extension, and then this one shoots like a straight shot when you're blow drying your hair with a round brush. So I really like the extension it came with. And what I really love about this blow dryer is that it came with something called a cool shot, and you just hold it in while you're blow drying. Well, first you go over the strand, you know, say like you're round brushing your hair. So you're gonna round brush your hair, and then at the very end, once that piece is dry, you put the cool shot on it, you just press that in, and you go over it with cool air. And it says in the booklet that it came with, or the instructions, that it really helps seal in the style. Because like, you know, say when I round brush my hair, I either curl it out or I'll curl it, I'll blow dry it straight. Either way, I'm styling it. And the cool shot really helps seal in the style. And it really, really does. I was kind of skeptical because I don't know, I'm really not about putting cool air on my hair. I just made a rhyme. I was kind of skeptical, but it is like, it really does seal in the style, and it really makes your hair soft and shiny. So whatever blow dryer you have, use cool air on it at the very end, and it really does wonders. So I've been really liking that, and this was like 20 bucks, so it was really cheap. And now I have my favorite perfume, Kim Kardashian. It's just called Kim Kardashian. It's her original perfume. And it has, I have the notes right here. I love the smell of gardenia, and this has gardenia and jasmine, tuberose, and like an element of spice. But gardenia is just so pretty. I love the smell of gardenia, and peony. But yeah, so I don't know, I would say give it a whiff. If you really like floral scents, like spicy florals, and if you like gardenia, you're gonna love it. That's like the top note. My little fruit nails, I just got these the other day, but I'm obsessed. My best friend Alex bought them for me actually, and they came with 4 different fruits for $1, and it came with strawberries, apples, lemons, and kiwis, and I've always wanted the fruits, and I always see them at Sally's, but I never buy them because they're so expensive. So these are at Wal-Greens for $1, and all you do, like, you just take like a cuticle, like an orange wood stick for your nails, and you take a little bit of top coat and put it on the back of the fruit, and then you just put it on. Even with a toothpick would work. You just seal it on and they stay. I mean, I'm a server, and I went to work last night, and half of them stayed on. The other half I had to redo, but it's cute, easy, fun, and easy. I said easy twice. Okay. Everything could change. Tonight's the kind of night where everything could change.